What's up guys, Zami here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Today I've got another pomade review for you. We're going to be looking at a product from the Vintage Armor lineup. For today we're going to be looking at Vintage Armor's Bonito. Now this is an orthodox water-based pomade with a super strong hold, which I'm just going to consider as a firm hold. And I want to thank Southeast Asia Pomades for sending me this. Thanks guys. If you don't know who Southeast Asia Pomades are, they're a local distributor specializing in selling pomades made in Asia. I'll be sure to add links down below. And without further ado, we're going to take a closer look at the jar right now. And here we have Vintage Armor's Bonito. Comes in a 5.3 ounce plastic tub. Has the brand and product name on the lid on this red label. You get the product name on the side again. You get ingredients on one side, some information about the product, and a little bit more information and social media handles on the other side as well. The overall packaging is pretty simple, but I think it's nice and eye-catching. And if you open it up, you get this red gel inside. The scent is strawberry, and that's pretty much what you get. It has this very artificial strawberry candy smell, and while it is pleasant, it's not something I want to smell like. It's not a super prominent smell, but you will definitely notice it throughout the day. Scooping it out, comes out pretty easily, has this very soft gel feel to it. Hardly requires any effort to scoop out. Breaking it down, pretty smooth, pretty easy, but it will start to feel a little bit more tacky the more you break it down. Going into the hair, pretty easy. Has just the slightest amount of tug and pull. I'm applying this into slightly damp towel dried hair, which is just perfect for me because I don't really like to apply gel types in dry hair. This pomade isn't as thick as most gel type water based pomades, so it applies pretty smooth for me. Like I mentioned before, the scent is quite subtle overall, but it's definitely noticeable. And as for the shine, getting a medium shine right now, but that will dull down once it dries up. Just looking it back, goes through fairly easily. Not really getting that much tugging or pulling. And for a gel type pomade, has a pretty decent amount of slickness. Gonna style my hair now. Talk to you again in a bit. And I think I'm pretty much just gonna call that done. So as you can tell, I'm getting a good amount of height. My sides are holding down pretty nicely. Just like other gel pomades, it doesn't have the best slickness, so I'm definitely getting a couple of strays. Getting that medium shine that will dull down, and the scent is subtle but noticeable. So anyways, let's talk more about Bonito. Now even though they are gel pomades, the hair jelly lineup from Vintage Armor is still homebrewed. They come in 3 different colors and scents, but they all have the same performance. As far as Bonito goes, I'd say that it's a gel pomade that works. It's not gonna be anything fantastic, but it's gonna get the job done. The application of this pomade isn't terrible. It's definitely much easier compared to some gel pomades that I've used. Styling with it is also pretty intuitive, and you can definitely get some good height and control with it. The hold I'd consider to be a medium to firm hold. It's definitely not gonna be the strongest gel pomade, but I think it's gonna be sufficient for most people. Just like most gel pomades, this one does suffer from a lack of slickness. And while the slickness isn't terrible, it can still definitely be better. As expected, this pomade does harden up, but it doesn't harden up too terribly. It stiffens up just enough to stay in place, but it's not gonna feel like you're wearing a helmet. And as for washing it out, one rinse is pretty much all you need, and it doesn't leave your hair feeling too dried out and lifeless. So anyways, final verdict on Vintage Armor's Bonito. I give it a 3 out of 5. While it is a pretty basic gel pomade, it's still one that works overall. Especially for the quantity that you get for the price you're paying, it's a pretty good option if you like to use gel pomades. I think it's a pretty decent option for people getting their feet wet into pomades, or if you're looking to get something for a kid. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Do leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.